Namaskar Mitro, welcome to Interesting Facts, Figures and Quotes, episode number 36. Here we go. 1. India carries out a census of its tiger population at intervals of 4 years. The result of the most recent one, released in July 19, shows the tiger population has increased by 1/3 over the last 5 years. 2. Project Tiger is now known as National Tiger Conservation Authority (NTCA). 3. Lok Sabha recently passed the Dam Safety Bill 2019, which provides an institutional mechanism for inspection and maintenance to avert dam breaches. I guess this is a very important step. 4. Discipline is the soul of an army. It makes small numbers formidable. This quote is by George Washington. 5. It's welcome that the first batch of army reforms is slated to kick off any day, entailing the relocating of 229 officers to operational posts from the army headquarters in Delhi. In any case, the army is too top-heavy with a shortage of officers in fighting ranks such as lieutenant colonels and below. Overall, the army needs to shed around 1.5 lakh personnel over the next 6 to 7 years, and that will save around rupees 7,000 crores annually. 6. China has slashed its army strength by 3 lakh troops. Plus, it has a head start in integration with the PLA, that is People's Liberation Army, and then they have PLA Strategic Support Force, PLA Rocket Force, PLA Navy and PLA Air Force, much better integrated under Beijing's Central Military Commission. Danube is Europe's second longest river after Volga. It is located in Central and Eastern Europe. The Danube was once a long-standing frontier of the Roman Empire and today flows through 10 countries, more than any other river in the world. 8. Many call Indians in America as the model minority. Their success is most visible in technology, where Indians have ascended to the top of the biggest firms and have founded an estimated 10 to 20% of Silicon Valley startups. 9. The term Laffer curve in economics illustrates a theoretical relationship between rates of taxation and resulting levels of government revenue. It illustrates the concept of taxable income elasticity, that is, taxable income changes in response to changes in tax rate of taxation. 10. Cutting off the nose to spite the face is an expression to describe a needlessly self-destructive overreaction to a particular problem. Don't cut off your nose to spite your face is a warning against acting out of pique or against pursuing revenge in a way that would damage oneself more than the object of one's anger. 11. The third verse of the book of Genesis in the King James Bible says, I quote, "And God said, let there be light, and there was light." Similarly, when a Hindu god is pleased with a worshipper and wants to favor him, he just has to say Tathastu and the worshipper is blessed. 12. It was in the year 49 BC when a general in northeast Italy Gaius Julius took the momentous decision to cross a shallow river called Rubicon to march into the city of Rome. Roman law forbade entering the city of Rome with army. Julius's action led to a civil war and eventually conquest of the empire by him. He became Julius Caesar. Through this action, he gave birth to the metaphor crossing the Rubicon. 13. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. This famous quote is by Albert Einstein. 14. A UN report highlights how the population in India living in multi-dimensional poverty has almost halved itself from 55.1% to 27.1% between 2005-2006 and 2015 to 2016, uplifting as many as 271 million people. That's a great achievement. 15. Mark Twain once said, kindness is the language which the deaf can hear and the blind can see. 16. Lao Tzu wrote, kindness in words creates confidence, kindness in thinking creates profoundness, kindness in giving creates love. 17. When Nakul asked Bhishma, the grand patriarch of the Mahabharata, the night before the Kurukshetra war, as to what was the actual reason for this inevitable confrontation between Kauravas and Pandavas, Bhishma told him in one line, Parasparyam Avnati Vedanti. Parasparyam Avnati Vedanti. In English, it would mean the decline of reciprocity between the two. When reciprocity suffers or dwindles, misunderstanding raises its ugly head and things only go haywire. 18. Life is short, but there is always enough time for courtesy, said Ralph Waldo Emerson. 19. Are you aware of the situation where the Army's Eastern Command works from Kolkata, the Navy's from Visakhapatnam and Air Force from Shillong? Perhaps the Chief of Staff is required to streamline operations. 20. Numerous studies show that forests have been best preserved where tribal communities have resided. 21. Your best ideas, those eureka moments that turn the world upside down, seldom come when you are juggling through emails, rushing to meet deadlines, or in a high-stress meeting. They come when you are walking the dog, soaking in the bath, or swinging in a hammock, says best-selling author Carl Honoré. 22. The government bowls many loose balls, but can the opposition score of them? 23. The dingo fence in Southeast Australia is the longest fence in the world, having a length or a distance, you could say, of 5,614 kilometers or 3,488 miles. The construction of which was finished in the year 1885. 24. If foreigners cannot sell their goods to us, they will not have the money or the revenues to pay for the goods they buy from us. 25. A research group that conducted a survey across 24 countries found 47% of the respondents believed in the existence of an intelligent alien civilization, of which 60% said we should try to communicate with these aliens. The survey found 68% believers of alien life to be in Russia and 24% Dutch, and balance elsewhere. So friends, that's all I have for today. Goodbye and see you soon.